I want to start out today with a quick story. My Uncle Vince, growing up, was a boxer. He stood about 5'6". He packed a heck of a punch for his small frame, and he could take a hit or two as well. The reason I tell you that story is because today we're going to take a look at a few fixtures, a few round high bay fixtures that are a little like my Uncle Vince. They're small, but they're mighty. So we're going to do a comparison today of the natural LED IP66 rated round high bay and two competitive round high bay fixtures that are on the market today. If you're looking for high bay lighting for your application, the options are endless. But before you go online and take a look at a few spec sheets and make a decision, there are a lot of differences in high bay lighting options. So if you give me a few minutes, I think I can show you the difference. The very first thing we notice when we take a look at these three fixtures is the obvious color difference. The natural LED fixture here in the middle is a white powder-coated finish, while the other two competitive fixtures are black finishes. Now, the natural LED fixture does come in a black finish as well, but the other two do not. Many of the fixtures on the market, high bay, fixed round high bays, only come in a black finish. The natural LED is both finishes, black and white. The other thing we notice right off the bat is the different types of hooks, different types of mounts, I should say. These two fixtures have a hook mount, and this one has a round ring mount, which requires another hook in order to hang it. Just one extra step in the process. The installation of these hooks is a little different as well too. They all have the safety screws which lock down the fixture in place. The natural LED has a 1/2 inch threaded mount, and the other two competitive fixtures have a 1/4 inch threaded mount. It makes a big difference in terms of the strength and durability of this mount. Plus, this 1/2 inch is a very common size threaded pipe, so you could use a threaded pipe and a pendant mount. We also sell an attachment for a pendant mount as well. So the natural LED gives you a variety of different mounting options. The natural LED has a 6-foot whip power cord that's attached to it, whereas the other ones have a much smaller 3-foot length. That makes a big difference if you're hanging this in a ceiling and you need not only the convenience of not having to worry about the cord, but it also matters in terms of the ease and speed of installation to be able to wire these up. This particular fixture comes with a plug mount. Now, a lot of people might say, well, that's very convenient, but most of these applications in commercial and industrial installations are being mounted to some kind of a power source J-box. They're not just plugging into a wall mount or a ceiling mount. So it adds one step in the process with this particular fixture with having to eliminate that plug on there and for a hardwired application. Optional accessories are incredibly important when you're talking about high bay applications, because there aren't a lot of commonalities with high bay applications. Many people want to use a reflector on it to give it that old metal halide look, or to control the refraction of the light. Some people want lenses, some people want motion sensors, some people want optional controls. The one nice thing about the natural LED fixture is that it has a port right in the middle, a low volt port, and we sell optional motion sensor slash remote control sensor and gear for this particular fixture. The other fixtures have the low volt wiring coming out the top that you have to install and mount a control separate to. The natural LED happens right here in the center. You don't have any extra accessories hanging off the side, and it's a very easy install. You just take off the 4 screws on the plastic receptacle cap. You remove the cap. Inside you'll see a wire that's all pre-wired with a quick connect on it. The optional control also has a quick connect. So you plug the two together, you put the new cap on, put the 4 Phillips screws in, and you are ready to go, either with a motion sensor or with this optional remote control, which can be mounted to the wall or just used separately. It has a lot of functionality to it. It has a lot of different settings and controls. You could turn it on, you can turn it off, you could dim it, you could do optional themes that you can set for different times of day. You could do some daylight harvesting, you could do some motion sensor detection. There's all kinds of different options with this optional remote control. When it comes to the LED round high bays on the market, there can only be one undisputed champion, a pound for pound champion, and that is the Natural LED IP66 rated round high bay. So thanks for joining us today, and I hope you truly did discover the difference.